coffee. Oh, fucking air. Oh, come in. How are we? Live for the first time in about 3 weeks. Oh, just having a coffee. So, what am I going to be doing today? Oh yeah, I bought that the other day on Amazon. The Stinky fish challenge. We'll see. We'll do it tomorrow, I think. A bit more time. Ugh, tired. Bank holiday Monday tomorrow, isn't it? So what have you guys been doing? What have you been up to? Let's have a coffee. Right. You. How are we all? Hi. What are we doing? Contemplating life. Yeah, I've still got my teeth. Yes, my workshop. If it's your first time, welcome. I didn't think of that. It's a bit like a cross between my workshop and, I don't know, crazy laboratory. So I'll do anything. I'll have a go at electrics and plumbing and fucking anything. So what I'll show you around in a sec. In fact, I won't. I'll show you right now. So I made this log burner. Obviously, I haven't used this log burner in a while because the wife keeps putting washing out. It's a bit cool around here. All it is a lean-to. I think it's 2 meters by 7 meters long. I mean, be honest, yeah, I could do with it bigger. I'm actually just sorting through all my fucking bits and pieces at the minute because I've been making this pizza oven. Come with me. Yeah, look. So this is the pizza oven I started making yesterday. So this top bit is obviously going to be where the pizza goes. This is where the fire is going to be. So let's pick it up. Thanks, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So this is what I've made. I'm going to paint it today. The logs. There's a bit of airflow at the bottom. The logs will go in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some mesh. And then I'm going to weld a couple of runners either side. I can't really see. Yeah. A couple of runners either side. Slide my plate in, and then do a pizza oven. So yeah, what I'm doing now is, I can't see you out there, so I want to read some of your comments. So what's it made from? Good question, good question. Oh, right, okay. So, I bought, this is good. I'm going to paint it with this stuff. You can get it on Amazon. I get a lot of my stuff on Amazon, but I got this from my local pet shop. But yes, this is on Amazon. It's the only one that I thought worked really, really well. I did have another one, but this was a restorer. So I had this one. It was shit. Sorry, whoever makes it. Furniture Clinic. Hotspot, really good. really good. I painted my inside one with this hotspot. But what I did, and I'll do a video on it, I made a barbecue. That's a good idea. German, hey, whoa, tell you what, no, it's not German. What am I doing? It's fucking Swedish. But I ordered some of this Sobriety the other day. I'm going to do the Stinky Fish Challenge with my family tomorrow, because it's Bank Holiday Monday. It's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing the Stinking Fish Challenge. I've got a couple of my sons that are going to do it with me. One's 17, one's 20. So they're going to do that with me. That'd be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? So where was that? Stove. Fucking hell, Free Diddy. I've not got that political connections. So yes, hotspot. That's what I'm going to paint it with. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the fire in the bottom, and that sort of burns the paint off. Scrape the paint off, give it a bit of a wire brushing, and then I'll paint it. So I've had. This is what the hotspot does. Hotspot. Yeah, so I painted this with my hotspot paint. I made a little handle system there. Listen, it's not rocket science. I'm not. Oh wait, pal, Steve. I'm not a brilliant welder. Don't get me wrong. And the welder that I've got, again, I'll take you outside. I will get my coffee in a sec. So this is the welder that I've got. You see that? IGBT, just a cheap one, again, off Amazon. My welding screen, welding rods, just off Amazon. I'm a bit of an agoraphobic. The more and more I spend at home, the more and more time I want to spend at home. So I do get a lot of my stuff. Have you done it? Have you done the Sobriety? Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I think tomorrow we're going to... like a wizard. Yeah, man. I could be in Harry Potter. Dumbledore, another couple of years. I need to get it shaped though, you know what I mean? I will. And you know what? We've got a nice community here. I mean, there's loads of you that give me these ideas. I've got so many ideas that I want to do. I'd love to build like a full-size electric chair, or if somebody wanted to make a full-size gallows. I mean, who would want to make a full-size gallows? But are you really saying do a backflip? I do. I go to the gym regular, but I am on a bit of a weight loss journey because I'm a fat bastard. Hi, how are we? Oh, Scudder, how are you, mate? Yes. Yeah, we have chats, don't we, mate? Thanks. How am I? I'm all right. Well, I've got epilepsy. My story is, let's just do a brief look at my story. So, I've got something written there, extra time. 6 years ago, I got clean and sober in February. So I'm over 6 years clean and sober now. I'm not bigging myself up. I'm only saying this because this is my story. This is where I'm from. And I OD'd, I died. It was awful, it's terrible. But my wife amazingly stuck around. Why, I don't know. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, after 6 years, it still gets difficult. In summer, somebody was talking about this the other day when, let me turn this down, I'm watching Resident Alien at the minute. I don't know what you guys are watching. Resident Alien's fucking brilliant. So, yeah, my story is, 6 years ago, I got clean and sober. I was an addict, drinking drugs, anything and everything. I was self-medicating, my mental health is shit. I tried to take my own life a couple of times. It was bad. My life was bad. I made it bad. But you know what? Now, 6 years later, I could never ever imagine how I feel. And I speak to a load of you guys, and we just do our little things. We make our log burners. We do bird boxes. We do all manner of stuff, and we've got a great community of people. I'll go live every Sunday, and all we do is we talk, and you know what, this is great. I appreciate that, you know. It's difficult to take praise, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if any of you guys are the same, or if you've got an addiction, or you're struggling with things. Did you know the biggest killer in men under 50 is suicide? Yes, England. Derbyshire in England. Where are you from? The bandana screams, I want to tell you about my sobriety. Does it really? Oh, I won't bother. North Carolina? No way. I haven't eaten today. I don't eat a lot, believe it or not. You wouldn't believe that, but I don't eat a lot through the day. My problem is eating at night. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. We all have vices, and nobody's going to save us. We need to save ourselves. But isn't that what we're doing? Isn't that what the idea is? That we can try and save ourselves a little bit as men. It's Adam's woodworking life, and you know what? I started it completely by accident. What it was is I got some free decking. Somebody was doing it round the corner and they were ripping up their decking. No, it wasn't. Was it next door? It was next door. Next door were ripping up their decking, and they wanted to get rid of it. So I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have it and I'll clean it up, and I'll make some bird boxes. And I've done a couple of videos on the bird boxes, and it's worked really well. To the point where I then did an experiment on Etsy. The idea behind the experiment on Etsy is putting, if you have a look, it's no it's not, Adam's Woodworking Life on Etsy. Don't go buying anything, I'm not thinking that you will, but if you did want to buy something, let me know and I can give you a promotional code and you'll get money off. The idea behind the Etsy shop was, when you go on Etsy, some of this stuff is so heavily priced. Some of these bird boxes are priced at sort of 20, 30, 40 quid, believe it or not. I've made camera bird boxes. I've done all sorts of different bits, all out of free timber. If you go to my channel, there's loads of different shorts on there. And don't get me wrong, some people have sent me their stuff or sent me photos of what they've done. And the quality of the stuff on this channel is fucking amazing. I appreciate that, Dane. And I do, yeah, I do go on Etsy, and I do try and price it so it looks like I'm trying to read and talk, it's difficult, isn't it? My wife's not here as well. She's at Comic-Con today, my wife. Meeting, oh fuck, what's his name? He's at Split and Glass. And oh god, James McElroy. She's meeting James McElroy today. So yeah, I put it all on Etsy for the simple reason is it's a bit of an experiment. Fucking hell, if you get a titanium cup, they're brilliant. Do you know why I got this titanium cup? So I could put it on my log burner. Yeah. So I can put it on my log burner. It works really well. So if you're making a log burner or you want to buy one or whatever, I'd say it's a nice day here, Jeff. Yeah, if you have a look on Etsy, my stuff's on Etsy. It was an experiment to see how much money we could make and if this stuff really genuinely sells. And I'll be honest with you, I've been told a few times that a lot of people use bots and different things to. Some people look like they've sold some real shit for top money. And that's annoying. You know, they're selling fucking door stops for 40 quid. And you think, you know, is that real? So that's why I've done the Etsy experiment. And today I'm going to go on and hopefully finish the log burner. I do want to get it lit at some point. Etsy, yeah, it also, on Etsy, I didn't realise, it takes a little bit for even listing. I can't remember how much it was. But each item, every time you list something, it takes money from that as well. Question, go for it. Listen, I would fall for that all day long normally. My writing and my reading are not the best. Thanks, man. Here's one for you. I've got one for you. My son came out yesterday and said this. Who would win in a fight? A silverback gorilla or 100 men? A silverback gorilla or 100 men? Supposedly it's all over the internet. I've said my view on it. A silverback gorilla or 100 men, who will win? I think 100 men would win. I do. I wouldn't want to be in the first sort of 20 or 50 people that got to the silverback gorilla first, but I do think the men would win. Oh dear. Class. So what are you guys doing today? Whereabouts in the world are we all? Are you really from India? Amazing. What's the weather like? It's actually all right here at the minute. It's sunny, but it's meant to be cooled down a bit. Round here, it's 16.3 degrees. Texas. Yeah, 100 men, yeah. Oh, I see. Is that real? It was discussed, Steve, it was discussed yesterday by a woman that looks after gorillas. She said 100 men would win. Okay. I'm half Scottish. Feel your pain. Kirkcaldy in my family are from. Harlem, really? No, it's not. 12 minutes past 3. Is it really? Brilliant. Yes, I'm British. So my mum was Scottish, so I'm half Scottish. Yeah, my mum was Scottish. Kirkcaldy, and she moved down. I've been back a few times just visiting, but yeah, I'm in Derbyshire at the minute, near Burton-on-Trent. I don't know if anyone knows Burton-on-Trent. It's where the beer Carlin is made. That's probably the most famous thing to come out of Burton, if I'm honest. Yeah, and I live in a little village just outside Burton, so it's quite nice. I've got some space and some room. I'd rather live further out, if I'm honest, than the city. I'm not a city goer, or I'm not really a people person, if I'm perfectly honest. I love this though, because you know what? Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, you do get some knobheads that come on and are not nice, but my whole idea behind this channel is mental health, and your mental health and sobriety and keeping sober and keeping strong. I talked to quite a few of you guys and it's been great. It's been a right journey. I hope you're fucking not on the toilet. Please tell me you're not on the toilet. I'm never gonna unhear that. Oh God. Right, so what am I doing? What am I doing? Shall I show you around? Do you know what? I'll show you something that I've never shown on my channel, shall I? How many people have we got? It's a bike there. No. I love my bike and I can't ride it yet, but Matlock, yes, that's not far away. Steve, Matlock's not far from me at all. Yeah, it's yeah, I love it. I mean, I do. Let's go back outside and show you this log burner again. Oh yeah, I can tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I can do as well. So I did these borders. Excuse the washing. I've pegged it out. I'm trying to be a good husband. Like I say, my wife's gone to Comic-Con today. So I did put... See that? I'll turn it on now. So I did these lights. in my border. Did them the other day. So, any more ideas on the gas bottle? So, it will be lit later. I want this as some sort of grill, and I think I need to make some sort of pizza flipper. I don't know if any of you guys have got a pizza or potato oven. I've never even seen one made out of a gas bowl, if I'm honest. So I don't know if the heat transfer will work. You know, like in a pizza oven, they're normally built out of heat bricks or whatever, and the heat sort of circulates inside. I don't know if it'll be any different because it's metal. And I don't know if any of you guys have had any experience with that. When you say you've lost your battle with addiction, email me, woodworkinglife@hotmail.com. Diane, why do you say you've stone pizza ovens? Ah, there you go. Will you email me, Mr. B, woodworkinglife@hotmail.com? For the simple reason that I don't know if the metal one is going to work, because you surely would know a bit more. Ah, John, try a pizza stone on the grill. Yes. Please stop. Seriously, stop. No one's shaving back hair, that's gross. Hello. Yeah, so thanks for joining. If you've not joined before, we just do random shit. What's happening in the house? Okay. So, my house. I went on about my little bit of sobriety that I've got 6 years. It is still difficult at times. In summer, a little bit. I suppose you see everybody outside the pub. I think sometimes the being an alcoholic is possibly worse than being an ex-drug addict, because drinking is accepted, and we drink all the time for different reasons, celebrations, you know, birthdays, Christmas, weddings, you know, so it's a bit difficult sometimes watching people looking like they're having fun, but it soon turns into a realization that I can then see that they're not having fun. So it's took a long time, and I still have to work at it. So we were in a shitty dog shit council house, and I was a fucking wreckhead, and I was losing the kids. My wife had left, and we moved into a rented house, which is this place. And thankfully, my wife didn't go too far, and she came back, and I cleaned myself up. I've got the kids. I've got 3 boys from a previous relationship. I've had full custody of them for nearly all their lives, and they're all grown up now. George is 22, Tommy's 20, Billy's 17. I'm going to do this pastrami challenge with Tommy and Billy tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed, click and subscribe, because I'm going to do this. I'm not paid or sponsored, you know, because I'm a bit shunned from the woodworking community. Because I'm not a precision carpenter. I haven't got the room or the machinery to make perfect joints. I enjoy winging it. I enjoy messing about with LED lights and bird boxes, and any ideas that you guys give me, I try and make. And you know what? If you give me a great idea and I think, oh, you know what, I'll do that, I'll send it for free. That's my dog, Ali. I'll send it for free. You got a, yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading. What's in the tin? I'll get back to the house in a second. Thanks for asking. It's a Stramin. Is that how you pronounce it? The Stinky Fish Challenge. Again, I got it off Amazon. It's bloated the tin, as you can see. Don't sit flat. And it's been rotting in here for the last 10 years. However, I've not found a food yet that I haven't been able to eat. So I don't think it's going to be that bad. I know the videos show it's really terrible, but do the videos where people eat it make any sort of history? I don't, probably not. So my kids are going to try it. I'm going to try it. We'll give it a go tomorrow. It's Bank Holiday Monday. I make all sorts. Yeah, I make all sorts of stuff. Like I say, bird boxes. I'll bring it down here a little bit. So this is my little mascot, hashtag. Even little crates. It sounds daft, doesn't it? Making crates, but there's all sorts. I made Ouija board. All sorts of stuff, and everything and anything. I made a Negan bat. Do you want to see my Negan replica bat that I made? Piece of piss. I'll show you. And I'll show you some of my lamps. Hey up. Say hello.
Hey, you're right.
Hey, yo.
How many's on?
How many? 87?
87. You're going to do the Sobriety challenge? The Stinky Fish challenge?
Not right now.
No, not now. Tomorrow.
Yeah, can do, yeah.
I'm just showing him my Negan bat.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's one of my lamps. Driftwood lamp. And there's another one over here. Let's have a look at this one. Another little smaller one there. So, what are you two fuckers doing? Watching crude. Yeah, the lamps, they're dead easy. In actual fact, I'll show you, because this is the rope that I use. This stuff here, the wire is inside the rope, so you can literally just put a bayonet fit in, which is live, neutral and earth at the end. Like that, look. And then you can wrap that around whatever projects that you want to do. Shall I plug it in for you? Don't actually know where that's going. Yeah. So I put a little switch on that end, just a normal on-off switch there, look. And then you can just wrap that around your projects, or your driftwood, or antlers, bones, skulls. You can do anything with them, can't you? So yeah, I've got all sorts of different lamps, my Negan bat. I'm making a Freddy glove, but I'm not great at soldering at the minute, so I'm practicing. There's my Freddy one finger. So I will be making a Freddy glove. My house, right, I got distracted a little bit. So I'm in rented accommodation at the minute because I fucked up basically, and I'd love to be able to buy my house at this place, but honestly I can't afford it. I don't get paid or sponsored from YouTube. I don't get paid at all. I just don't. I like being as real as I can, and if anyone wants to send me anything to review, I will, but I can only do it honestly, and I think that's only fair. If you're in the building trade, I don't want somebody to send me some shit and me have to say, oh, it's really good, because then I don't like doing that. I won't do that. I've never done that. How are you, Paul? Yes. Did I play the Ouija board? I did. Somebody was saying, oh, would you play it? Yeah, I'm not like that. I'd love to believe. I'd love to. Could you imagine if it worked and I got proof that there was life after death? I'd be able to buy my house then. So no, I'm not religious, and I'm not a big believer, if I'm honest. Hang on a second. Yeah, I'm not religious and I'm not a big believer. However, I did play it, yeah, and I think I did put it on. I think it'd be under one of my shorts. If you click on my page and go on Ouija, a few of them should pop up. And it was dead easy to make. All I did was, again, off Amazon, I just ordered myself some numbers and letters, stencils, taped them to some nice boards, or what I was probably looking for more is what to make it out of. So I was intrigued with trying to make it out of something old, I don't know, a demolished building or something like that, and make a Ouija board out of that. or even like an old boat. Or I like the idea of reusing something and making it better. I'm going to do a fire pit table as well. I love my man cave. I love it. This is purely, honestly, my safe space. And I mean, I've got all sorts of things going on, like lights wise. When I get low and depressed, and I do, I come round here. I put my iPad on. I'll show you what I'm facing. My little desk. I've got my iPad, my paint. I've got all sorts, and I can come out here. I can reflect. I can get on with things. I talk to no end of you guys, and we talk about different projects. Yes, absolutely, Lewis, you're bang on there, mate. Do I ever find it get through 3/4 of the project and lose interest? I do, massively. At any one time, I've always got 3 or 4 things on the go, and some things are never finished. My Freddy glove. I've got the gloves. I've made one finger. I'm not great at soldering. That's been on the back burner for a while. I've made some canvases. I did some painting. Yeah, I'll show you the paintings that I've done again. So this one is called My Dead Cat, because it's got bits of my wife's dead cat in it. I'm all right. How are you? All good, thank you. Yes, no, you're not alone, Lewis. You're really, really not alone. So I'm undiagnosed bipolar at the minute. So I'm going through this bipolar diagnosis because I didn't really even know what it was, but my wife spots when there's something wrong, and I'm either very, very hyper or very, very low. I'm very rarely in between, and it doesn't help that when you're low, I lose all motivation. So I do try my best to come out as if this is my work, my job, and I use YouTube as my work and my job. Yeah, so this is got dead cat in it, and this has got my wife's granddad's sawdust in it. So all I did was I painted the canvases and I flicked paint at it with the dead cat and with the sawdust in it, just because I heard that people were making these rings or diamonds supposedly out of ashes, and I thought maybe you could do something. If you're a good artist, I'm not, but if you're a good artist at either drip painting or doing whatever, you maybe could put some ashes into the paint, and then either give them as a gift or keep them for yourself. You know, nice keepsakes, aren't they? Sure. Let's have a look at the Ouija board. So, let me get it down. Let's have a look. See these again. I don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it's really, really cool, because it's not. But I ordered some clock faces, and I think I got 10 for a tenner, maybe a bit less. And you can put them with everything. I've made different clocks. Dead cheap, dead easy. So you can make a clock out of virtually anything. All this is, I've screwed it down. All it is it's actually laminate floor that I took up from a house, and then the rest of it is all stencils. This is actually just a magnifying glass on a piece of wood. But what I'd like to do is I love movies. I fucking love movies. I'd love to make some real replicas of things, like the Negan bat that I did. I'd like to do the Green Mile electric chair, the Ouija board, the Freddy glove. Yeah, so I'm going to get on with my gas bottle log burner. If any of you guys are interested and you want me to make something, I give a lot of my stuff away because I just haven't got room to keep it. And listen, this channel is for us. The whole idea of this channel is so we can just talk. I hate that statistic. The biggest killer in men under 50 is suicide. I hate that statistic. It really fucking burns me, and I was nearly in that statistic. So coming round to my little hobbit workshop, my little man cave to piss around and play around is exactly what I need sometimes. So yeah, it's all good. So come on, what are you guys doing? You must be doing something. What's your, what are we? I mean, I would class myself, I suppose now, a content maker, but maybe a joiner. I don't know. Maybe I used to class myself as a joiner. Now more a content. I appreciate that. Listen, do you know what? We take ourselves too seriously, don't we? And I have had some shit on here of people not being very nice, and I expected that, to be honest. But life's too short, and you take life too seriously at times. And I think what it's taught me getting clean and sober over the years is not to take myself too seriously, that you can't change certain things. And I practice stoicism. I don't know if any of you guys know what stoicism is. It's something I stumbled across. It's not a cult or a religion or anything. It's just a way of thinking, and it's really helped. It's helped calm my temper, because obviously after the sober thing, after I got sober, my mental health went right downhill, and that's why I've learned to talk about it, and it's helped me no end. Sorry, I'm just reading. So back to the house thing, right? So this is a rented house, and I would love to buy it, but we've been here now 6 years, virtually as long as I've been clean for. I'd love to buy, but it's not possible for us at this minute in time. We just haven't got the money. And the landlord was looking at selling last time when he gave us our lease, and our lease is actually up in just under a year. I don't think he's going to renew it. So I've got 12 months to turn it around, either to be able to buy the house or have a plan to move on. But moving on means I lose my workshop, I lose what I've got at the minute, and that's a bit daunting to me at the moment, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, I don't know really. Thank you. And you know what? Stay tuned today. I'm going to jump off in a minute because I've got. Yeah, I know. And I think he would. I think he's a good guy that owns the house. He really is. We pay on time, and hopefully we're good tenants. And I look after it as if it's my own house, when he's allowed me to do that as well. I think he will. I know now that I think you've got to pay capital gains tax and everything else, and he's mentioned this. So I think if I could come up with an offer, a good offer, I think he would be open to talk. Honestly, it's making that offer though, and having the money to do that. Hopefully, if somebody jumps out of the woodwork and offers me that part on the Royal Family as Jim, as I keep getting told, Jim Royal. If they do a reboot of the Royal Family, maybe that's my calling, and I'll make a few quid and I'll be able to buy my house. Go for it. I mean, nothing's off the table, to be perfectly honest. I don't mind any questions. I think when you're an ex-addict, if you don't have to shy away from anything, get it out in the open, talk about it. Yes, I do have a bird box camera. The bird box camera is actually outside. Do you know what? We never had anything in it. My bird box camera is there, and it's plugged in inside of my little workshop. But there's nothing in it. The bird box at the back of the garden has had grey ticks in it, and that's what my bird box is. The little hole. I googled it. I think it's 32 mil. Excuse me. Why do I look like that? Like this? Oh, blimey. Any ideas for that? Not really, no. Don't really know what you'd do there. Blank your eaves off, I suppose. So they can't get in. That's probably the only thing I could think of. So listen, I'm gonna shoot off because I want to make this log burner. I'll do some videos today. Click and subscribe. It's been great talking to you. We'll do it every Sunday. And do you know what? I'm sort of gearing up for the idea of doing it more regular. I like the idea of this community that we chat and we talk, and it's great. Or even maybe open a private chat just for us. I don't know how that'll work. We have thought about it and looked into that, so we can go on at any time and we can put our what we make, what we build. You imagine if you're good at making something or doing something, be it cards or Christmas tree or phone holders. I did some keyring phone holders, walking sticks. Make walking sticks. That's one that I did for my wife. She liked the dragon top on it. Clocks, anything like that. I'm thinking that as the channel grows, I've got over 7,000 subs now, thanks to all you guys that sub me, and maybe, and it's all you guys that make the channel worth it. So maybe we could do something like a craft fair, or we can get our stuff together. And I don't know what to do yet, but there's been some right ideas thrown at me that we could help each other sort of make money. You know, if we did do a woodland walk or something like that, but then we could do some sort of craft fair or something like that. I don't know. The more the channel grows, the more ideas I get. Thank you, great, appreciate that. Pimp cake, definitely. I've got more to make as well, so that's another top. I made 2 walking sticks as a giveaway, and I give them away. One went to Ireland, one went to a mate of mine that we talk on here because of it, I think. So yeah, all good. And I make different crosses. So yes, I'm going to go. I'm going to stop chatting shit. The next stream will be Sunday at 11 o'clock, but I am thinking if there's more, I say want for it, but more chats needed or wanted, then why not? Let's talk a bit more. We could do through the week or anything. Ireland, love Ireland, love Ireland. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And guess what? I'll catch you next one. Love you all.